You're watching and or listening to Sorry for the Delay. In this week's episode, the guys are talking about haunted roads and places. Neither one of them can read what they have on their screens. Plus, I get a formal introduction, and the question gets asked, when you pass on, do you want to be a ghost? Enjoy the show.
It's okay.
You make it work.
I never know what I'm doing. I just walk through life aimlessly.
Same, Joshua. Same.
No map needed.
Hello, Joshua.
Hello, Sean.
Episode 4, Joshua. How do you feel?
Ooh, we made it this far. Episode 4.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I'm feeling good. Good about 4. 5 will be
I'm
better.
feeling good. 5 is going to be amazing.
Stay
6
tuned.
will be the best.
I said that about my girlfriends, but I'm on like 50 now,
Yeah.
so
Still waiting, aren't we?
yeah, I'm still waiting. Yeah, I don't know what the magic number is, but
I see you have a beautiful fire going on behind you there, buddy.
yeah, it's nice in here.
Beautiful.
I lit the fire for everybody today.
I like that.
That's-
It's really nice. I think we both have a little bit different setups, which is kind of nice.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
every time it's getting better.
I know, it's beautiful. Just out of curiosity, Joshua, can you change that background? I'm assuming you can you?
Oh, I can. I have
Oh,
full access
oh my
right
god.
here. I have
That
full
is-
access to anything I want to. There could be anything back there. So I got to be careful.
Joshua, this is the ultimate in terms of like I just have throwaway money. like let me just put a fireplace on my wall.
It gets cold here in California. Not really.
I love it though. I love it. It's beautiful. It's sensational.
Well, I
That's
will
great,
be
man.
honest. What you see back there is something that we did win during a Christmas party. So
So it was like basically free.
yeah, it wasn't something that was actually purchased for the particular background that you're looking at now. It was in a box in the spare bedroom.
Oh, that's
so
great.
they
That's
can
fucking
use it.
great. Hey, yeah, exactly. If you're not doing anything with it, might as well use it.
And it warms the room.
Sheesh.
Yeah. Who doesn't like a good fire or a campfire
Yeah.
story?
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying, baby. So, Joshua, how was your day? What else did you do today?
My day was long. For those who start their day at 3 in the morning, you can relate.
Mm.
If you've never started at 3 in the morning ever, then I'm happy that you've never had to go through that.
It's fucking
But
tough, man. It's tough.
Started at 3.
Mhm.
I kicked the day off with a solid breakfast with 4 Eggos.
4 Eggos. Wait, were they plain Eggos or were they like?
Yeah, no, they
flavored?
were full. They were 4 Eggos with butter and syrup. And
Mm.
my thought process behind this, if anybody has a toaster that has 4 slots in it, I'm a very energy efficient person. So
Mhm.
I'm not just going to put 3 Eggos in or 2.
Mhm.
I'm going to take
Mhm.
full advantage of the electricity I'm going to use in my house. And every one of those slots is going to be filled with Eggos. So
So you're eating 4 Eggos. That's what it comes down to.
yeah, I'm eating 4 Eggos. I'm not going to waste those 2 extra slots for air. I'm not cooking air.
Oh, that's
Not
great, buddy.
wasting.
That's great.
Yeah, so kicked it off with Eggos.
Mhm.
Contemplated not taking a shower, but I figured that's not hygienically good. So I just showered.
Good.
to work.
Got to scrub
with
them
lack
balls,
of
baby.
with lack of staff at work, put in a good solid 8 hours.
Ooh, I'm lucky you only put in 8.
With people who seem to know what they want.
Nice.
And yeah,
It's always
so
a good
it
day.
wasn't too bad of a day. And now I'm here with you and everybody else.
Nice. Yeah, it's a good day.
What about you?
Good fucking day. Same. Started the day off at around 4 o'clock. So woke up, showered, made my lunch, headed out the door. It was raining pretty hard over here this morning, so it's always sketchy. 5 o'clock in the morning, wet roads, fucking commuters do not know how to drive on the highway when it rains here. You'd be surprised. So
And this would
Yeah,
be in
pretty
Washington,
sketch.
right? For
yeah,
those who
Washington.
Don't know.
Oh yeah, up here in the good old Washington state. So
So are you dealing with icy conditions as well? Or
Not
just
yet.
wet
Thank God.
conditions?
It's just wet conditions right now. So, you know how much I love them when they're nice and wet.
Like a
But
hot
yeah,
dog down the hallway, baby.
let's go. But other than that, you know, just typical day. Oh, we have a walk tomorrow, which kind of fucking sucks. But you know, just preparing for that. So nothing.
So for those who
too
don't know
crazy.
what a walk is, what is a walk?
Oh,
What's
a walk is when you have like the big
walks?
wigs. The big wigs come down to your store, whether it be retail store or your like clothing shop, whatever, man. Big wigs come down, tell you what you're doing right, tell them what you're doing wrong. Mainly, they just want you to suffer and get the store looking as pretty as possible for that one day. So, but that is a walk.
Okay. Similar to my walks. Yes, not much different.
Yes, yeah. Almost you would say exactly the same.
Yes, I would agree. I have similar walks in the building I work in.
Fuck,
Yes.
that's awesome. So, Joshua, I'd like to take this time to introduce someone. I mean, she's behind everything. She's our editor right now. Do you know who I'm talking about, Joshua? She was introduced in the second episode.
I've yet to meet her. I'd really like to know who this mystery lady is.
Her name's Mia, and she's the editor. She's the voice that you hear in the beginning of the podcast, and also in between. I don't know how far you got in the second episode that was just published today being 10/10, October 10th.
Hey, that's what it says on my computer too.
She is the one doing the editing for us. So
Mia.
Thank you, Mia. Thank you. I
Thank you,
appreciate
Mia.
that. Yeah. That way she's formally introduced now. People know about her. So when she interrupts the show for whatever reason, because we got on a tangent about Mel Gibson and got a little crazy,
Shit.
you know,
Do we have a Mel
so
Gibson
everybody's
story?
aware. No,
Do we
this
have
was
a
from
Mel
the
Gibson?
previous episode, Joshua. We got a little too in the weeds on that one.
Oh, got it. Thank you, Mia. Thank you.
Yeah. Anyways, moving on. Let's talk about Halloween festivities, Joshua. We have a topic this week, a wonderful topic, and I was very excited. I found a few places that I'm kind of looking forward to talking about. But before that, hit us with the ultimate segment. What happened on this day in history, Joshua? Lay it on us. I'm ready.
So, this day in history, and this is not the 10th, or is it the 10th? I don't think it's the 10th.
No, today is the 10th for sure.
Yeah, well, today's the 10th. We'll figure this out. But next Tuesday, I believe, is the 17th.
It is. You are correct, Joshua.
So, on the 17th, for those of you who are familiar with the 1989 Loma Prieta earthquake, that was on October 17th in 1989.
Hang on, wait a minute, Joshua. If you're going by release day, which is
I'm so
confusing to me now, that would have been for the episode last week. So we can add this because that is a good thing because we didn't mention that at all. So let's so previous episode, go ahead. Fun fact. There you go. Loma Prieta earthquake, October 17th.
Well, yeah, that did happen on October 17th. Should I keep going with October 17th or should I stop there, Mia?
Hey everyone, it's Mia. First off, thanks for the introduction. I'm excited to be working on this podcast with two of the, dare I say, most interesting guys I know. To answer Joshua's question, yes, this train ride just started. No point in stopping it now, but I might speed things up a little. Good luck, everyone.
The 24th is when this episode will come out.
Holy shit.
Yeah, October 24th is when this episode will come out. She has let me know in the producer tab here. She's saying the 24th, and she's also saying for you to continue because it is funny.
With the 17th?
So, yeah. to continue with the 17, if you
so
want
fucked.
to, as she puts on here.
Hold on, I gotta have another one of my. This is again cherry Dr. Pepper and whiskey. I'm so lost, everybody. I'm sorry. So Bobby Fischer, who was a badass at chess. I mean, if you know anything about chess, it's a lovely game. Well, this kid at 13 just was dominating, and what are they calling this? The game of the century, which took place in 1956 on this day. This 13-year-old Bobby Fischer beat the snot out of Donald Bryan. Donald Bryan. He was so Bobby Fischer was 13, and this younger gentleman was 23 years old at the time.
Dang.
And this took place in the Marshall Chess Club in New York. So this 13-year-old kid was a genius. There's lots of documentaries on this kid. So if you're into chess and you want to learn something, yeah, this match is actually on Wikipedia as well. You can look it up. It's pretty awesome if you like chess. Another solid mention on this day is in 1933. Albert Einstein flees Nazi Germany and moves to the United States for your Albert Einstein fans out there. Yeah. Genius that man was. And for those who love crime, love criminals, and all things history in that genre, in 1931, Al Capone is convicted of income tax evasion of all things.
Oh, shit.
Income tax.
So that's how they got him.
That's
fancy.
I mean, everything else that he did, why not get him for taxes? Death and taxes, right? Kind of similar.
There you go.
So that was my, they got 4 on there. Yeah, normally I got 5, but that was my 4 days in history of October 17th on that day. When you get there.
Nice. There you go. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Thank you, Joshua. Appreciate that.
You're very welcome.
Yeah, it's always nice. Always nice to hear the history of the day.
Yeah. I thought the Bobby Fischer one was pretty. I mean, the 13-year-old genius, Albert Einstein.
Yeah, solid.
And the earthquake. I don't know what you were doing during the earthquake, but I was watching Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure in my living room.
I don't think I was born yet, to be honest with you.
You're probably right.
I think I was still a spermie. So, swimming through the sack.
Yeah, so this day in history. That was my little fun fact. Again, not a teacher, not a professor, but a little something fun for you folks.
Nice. Appreciate it. All right, Joshua, let's move on. Let's go on to our topic here. It's gonna be a long one, I feel. And the topic for this week, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be 3 of the, I don't know if you want to call them, most scary places that you would want to visit in the United States. It was the United States specifically, correct, Joshua? Because that's all I did. I only did United States.
Just know, whatever we talked about, I did something completely the opposite.
Oh, God. What
just
did
like
you
I
do?
fucked up this day in history. Oh, I fucked this one up too. But there is a similar,
a similar
like
theme.
Somebody may appreciate what I dove into. I got 2 things.
All right. Well, I will let you go first then.
Oh, shit.
What do you got, Joshua?
I usually go first. Wait, no, my girlfriend does. Hold on. Jesus Christ.
Look at us. New setups. Fucking same problems.
Holy fuck. We didn't name it Sorry for the Delay for a fucking reason.
Exactly.
When you have more than one monitor, it's easy to lose your fucking mouse. I gotta turn this thing to a softball sized fucking icon because holy shit.
That kind of reminds me. Joshua, do you remember back in the day when computers were first starting out, right? Or maybe a little bit after that, they would have these things. They were always it was always a virus, but you would download it and it would change your mouse to like a different character or like it would make it just different pictures. Do you remember those things?
Yes, I do
Yeah.
remember that. Like you can make basketballs, you can make the middle
Yeah,
finger, you
yeah.
could do.
Yeah, that's what you need. You need that.
I think you can still do that.
You probably still can.
I,
Yeah,
I think
I
you
bet
can.
you could.
Okay, so because I know how to fuck things up,
Yep.
let's start with you went with haunted places. I took a spin
Yes.
off because who the fuck
Ooh.
wants to go to a haunted place? Not to diss what you're about to lay down,
Jeez.
but
Fucking shots fired. God damn.
where I went with this is you don't have a fucking choice. I picked
Oh,
the most haunted roads in the United States.
oh, that's a great one. That's a great tangent. I'm okay with that, Joshua.
Yeah,
That works.
you don't have a fucking choice. I mean, if you're going to these haunted places, you chose to get tortured. You chose to be exercised. You made that fucking choice. Now these roads, they're not going to tell you on Google Maps, hey, avoid these. They're haunted. There might be a fucking ghost. No, you're driving through these things and you might have a situation. So, yeah. So you don't have a fucking choice on these things. And just a little bit, what I'm about to read, I did not write. I'm pulling off of Google, just so I don't offend anybody.
Google is the best.
So what do they call this one? I was reading this morning. I thought the name of this was actually pretty funny.
Mm?
I don't want to read it. I don't want to read that one.
Oh,
This one talks about Boy Scouts. I think Boy Scouts actually have way too much controversy right now. I don't want to talk about Boy Scouts.
Really? Who's talking about Boy Scouts right now? Is this a thing? Am I just missing out on stuff just like the candy that apparently kids do not eat? Like,
so there's actually a road. It's called Boy Scout Lane.
all right.
And then on Boy Scout Lane, they were murdered by their scoutmasters or their bus drivers on this particular road. So I'm telling this very, very badly, but because I just got over looking at that one. Jesus Christ. Hold on. Mia? All right. This one I kind of found funny, but I guess it's real. Okay.
Lay on us.
Okay, fuck. All right. Drivers on Route 44 dude, I gotta learn how to read.
Boots with the fur.
Oh
my God.
Rehoboth, Massachusetts. Whoever lives there, just like you're a fucking clown, Californian.
Jesus.
Have reported sightings of a redheaded man in a flannel shirt and jeans who smile eerily at passing cars. You know, when I read that, I was like, that's like every day in fucking California.
That just sounds like a hipster on the side of the road. Like, what the fuck?
So on this road, right, it says, according to one account, the man faded out of the back seat after a driver picked him up, thinking he was a hitchhiker.
Oh, shit. So someone picked him up.
Yeah.
He got in the car, and then he just kind of disappeared?
Yeah, and he just faded into nothing. I mean, I don't know about that one. That seems like every day. First, guys in red flannels, but this is what it came out. Okay, here's another one. This is the one I kind of thought was sort of cool. Okay. It says, according to legend, so this is called Clinton Road in West Milford, New Jersey. So according to legend, Clinton Road in West Milford, New Jersey is haunted by a ghost boy. According to local folklore, the ghost boy of Clinton Road will return coins people throw into the creek. Some visitors have reported seeing the boy's reflection in the waters. Rumors of aliens and satanic cult activities also kept visitors on edge. So this is Clinton Road.
Clinton Road.
In Milford, New Jersey.
Good luck finding that one.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a few on these. I probably should have Shades of Death Road, Warren County. Okay, how about this one? I got another fun story right here that's going to terribly. So Dead Man's Curve in Claremont County, Ohio is said to be haunted by an actual dead man.
Oh, what the fuck?
and he's an actual dead man.
Okay.
He's not a fake dead man. He's an actual dead man. So Dead Man's Curve is an ambiguous name for a dangerously sharp turn, but this treacherous curve in Claremont County is said to be more aptly named than most. At the intersection of Route 222 and Route 125, a faceless hitchhiker who died in a crash at the scene in the 1960s is said to appear. All right, Sean, pick yours. I'm going to go on to my next segment. This is fucking
Oh God! All right, I'll read mine out.
debauchery of fucking. You know, when I woke up at 4 a.m, I thought that was such a good idea to talk about the roads. That I thought it was.
It was a solid premise, Joshua. I really do like the premise of the creepy ass roads, because you're right. Because it's like you're forced to go down these roads. Like you're gonna get fucked. It almost reminds me of a story back home. What is it? Old Salinas Road? Is that the road back home where they say if you put your car in park and you cover it in baby powder, that you'll see a bunch of hands start appearing and try to push your car out of like a certain area because a bunch of kids died or some shit. That was always like that was at least what I was told. Like there was like folklore.
How come that shit didn't pop up?
I don't know if it was Old Salinas Road or not. I don't know.
That did not pop up.
I mean,
you told that story better than I told the last 4. Shit. Jesus.
Oh fuck. All right. So I went on the topic of places that I wanted to visit that were quote unquote haunted or spooky. So I have 3 of them. I'm going to start with the one that I thought was pretty interesting, which kind of relates to what yours was, Joshua. This is not a road, but it is a bridge, baby. It's called Emily's Bridge in Stew, Vermont. And I'll just go ahead and read out what they wrote on the Google here, and I'll hopefully do a better job than you, Joshua. We'll find out.
Please do. Fuck.
New England is known for its lovely covered bridges, but some are more likely to elect dread than delight. The Emily's Bridge in Stowe, for example, a 50-foot-long bridge that is said to be the site of a young woman's death by suicide in the mid-1800s. According to the legend, the woman, Emily, was supposed to meet her lover at the end of the bridge to elope, but ended up hanging herself from the rafters when he never showed up. Typical love story, right? Today, Emily's ghost is said to maliciously haunt the site, clawing at passing cars and even scratching the backs of pedestrians until they bleed. There are slightly less menacing spooks as well, like images of a white apparition and strange voices and footsteps coming from the bridge. So that is the first place I would like to visit, because it looks like just a regular bridge, almost like the kind of bridge that you see in Beetlejuice. It looks like that bridge. So very cool.
Where was that at again?
In Vermont. That is in Vermont. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Stowe, Stowe, but I don't know.
Words.
Who knows? Words. The second place I want to visit that is quote unquote spooky or gives you like spooky vibes. I think this one might actually be haunted, but Gettysburg, the battlefield in Pennsylvania. So, quick history of the Gettysburg. The Battle of Gettysburg was one of the bloodiest in American history, with somewhere around 50,000 young men dying in a 3-day conflict. Many of the soldiers never received a proper burial after their ultimate demise, and many believe the souls of these young men now wander the battlefield to look for their weapons and comrades. That is probably the only one I believe is the most haunted out of everything on my list right now. And I would love to visit it because it seems, it's just an open field, right? It's just like empty and nothing's there. But can you imagine how creepy it would be at night? Like,
Yeah, I think they're still finding like Cannonball. I think they're still finding a bunch of stuff out there in those fields because that's just brutal, you know?
Yeah, dude. That's what I'm saying. But again, it'd be really cool to visit. And the last one, Joshua, even though I've lived in California many years, I never once visited this place.
Can I guess?
The Winchester Mystery House. Too bad. You don't get to guess. I mean, it was obvious, right?
Yes. I've never been there either. Give me some information on the Winchester Mystery House. Feed me some information.
The Winchester Mystery House might be one of the most disturbing construction projects in history. Following the death of her husband and child, Sarah Winchester, the wife of a rifle maker's son, was informed by a seer, S-E-E-R, that her family was killed by a ghost of the gunshot victims. So she was informed that a ghost killed her family. To keep away the vengeful spirits, she commissioned the Victorian fun house turned macabre dwelling that you see today. Oh wait, did I read it? She commissioned it, so she got that built. Some of the creepier features include staircases that lead directly into the ceiling, doors that open onto brick walls, and windows that can take you to secret passages. So that house always looked cool to me. I love it just in terms of like, it doesn't really give me spooky vibes. It gives me more like real cool aesthetic house vibes, like, which is awesome. But I would see it all the time on the highway. Come look at the Winchester Mystery House. But it was always too far away from me. So
yeah,
there you go, Joshua.
I've driven by that area a few times, and it's kind of interesting to see that house in the because they built everything modern around it. Yeah, so it just kind of looks really like out of place. It's a trip to see. So if you haven't seen it, it's cool to go. I've never been through it. I don't want to lie, but I've driven by it, and it really does look cool. I'm sure the tours are awesome.
Yep. See, when we go back down, we have something to do now, Joshua. We'll visit it together and tell our story, how we survived.
Like going to the mystery spot. Or in the local
mystery
SC
spot
area.
Mystery spot's not even a mystery. We all know that.
Know. But buy tickets. Go see it for yourself if you haven't, because my goodness, will you be amazed? It'll turn your head. You'll be like, "Why?"
Whoa,
that rock rolls a bill. What?
The rock rolls a bill.
How do rocks roll a bills? You're not supposed to do that.
Oh shit, that's funny.
Okay,
there you go.
That was your 3.
That was my 3.
So, I have another spooky category.
Okay.
That came to me at 3 in the morning.
All right, let's talk about it.
So, this one should be a little easier to get through.
Okay.
Should be.
I trust you.
So so I started looking up along with roads, because I don't do homework well, nor do I take direction well. I started looking up haunted artifacts or spooky artifacts.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I was like, and the number one that pops up is the Annabelle doll.
Ooh, the one that they made the movie about?
Yeah. So if anybody has seen the Annabelle, there's an actual doll. It's real, and it's supposed to be cursed.
What the fuck?
So the Annabelle doll is one of the top ones. So if you're into spooky dolls, check out the Annabelle doll.
That is creepy as fuck.
I'm not going to tell the long ass story because I did not prepare for that either.
There's a long. Oh, just sum it up for us, Joshua. Did it like get possessed by somebody? Did it like?
So the doll's name comes from the alleged girl who possessed it. In the early 1970s, a young college student named Donna
Mhm.
gave the doll
Mhm.
to Ed and Lauren Warren, a now famous pair of paranormal investigators.
Oh shit.
Originally, Donna received the doll as a gift from her mother, who purchased it at an antique shop. Over time, Donna and her roommate noticed that the doll had a tendency to move,
Ooh,
be
like your
it
Chucky
from
doll.
location, yeah, from location to the apartment, or positions, upright, legs crossed, etc.
Mm,
Um, so yeah, it's similar to the doll that I had. It would move.
mm.
This
That's
Annabelle
always
doll.
creepy. There's
Yeah,
just something about dolls moving that's fucking ugh. Ugh.
I don't think that they're associating the doll with committing any murders, but it's just a creepy
Mhm.
doll that would move, you know?
Okay.
So check out Annabelle doll if you like creepy shit like that.
All right. Now
The
I'm
next
curious. What
one,
is next? Yeah.
the next one that I came across is the Hope Diamond.
The Hope Diamond? Really?
Yeah, the Hope Diamond's on here. Yeah. So I thought the
Why?
story was kind of funny when I
All
read
right.
this earlier.
Lay it on us. I want to hear.
Okay. So the weight, it's 45 carats. Color,
Okay.
violet. Status,
Okay.
haunted, perhaps. That's what it says.
Can I put that on like, you do like government forums? It's like single to like married. Can I put haunted?
Yeah. So it's one of okay. So this is what they're gonna break it down for us, right? The Hope Diamond. So
Mhm.
check it out.
Mhm.
So it's one of the most famous diamonds in the world. So maybe this isn't so surprising. Although many have speculated that the reports of a curse are simple efforts to increase the object's, I lost my air of mystery. Let's
Mhm.
indulge a bit, shall we? Again, I didn't write this.
Okay.
I'm just reading this off Google.
All
It's
right.
a paragraph.
I'm ready to indulge.
In its earliest form, the diamond, which was most likely cut from a mine in India, it is said to have been stolen from a statue.
Oh
The
shit.
thief was subjected to an extremely unfortunate death. This kicked off
Mhm.
what seemed to be a string of upsetting fates for many of the individuals who owned or even touched it over the years. So this is what I found pretty funny. I'm about to read names, so it's going to get weird. Um, Jacques Colette died by suicide.
Ooh,
Prince
all right.
de Lamballe was killed in a massacre in the French
Oh, shit.
Revolution. And merchant Jane Lee Taverin was mauled by wild dogs, just to name a few.
Hmm.
So, I mean, it's a very expensive diamond, and I found it really funny that all these people were killed while in
Mhm.
contact with it. Like, who's not going to want to kill you for this thing? So,
Yeah, yeah.
I don't think
That's
it's
kind of weird.
cursed.
Mhm.
I think
I
people
want to
just
believe though, Joshua. I think I'm going to believe that it is cursed. So I'm going to try to stay away from it.
getting mauled by dogs, though. That seems like a very bad way to go. Um, and then I'll just ramble off a few here. The next one is the Terracotta Army. Um, it's in China. If you want to look that
Okay.
up,
Mhm.
Terracotta. And then the Goddess of Death statue, aka the Woman from Lemb. That's in the Royal Scottish Museum. Yeah.
Hmm.
Even part of the paragraph it breaks down. What am I looking at exactly? Yeah, what are we looking at? Look it up. I don't know what I'm looking at either. This one seemed kind of cool. This is the Dark Mirror.
The dark mirror.
Yeah, it's holds a mysterious reflection. Okay, let me read this out. You guys,
All right.
somebody might like this, maybe not.
Mhm.
The Dark Mirror, the world's only mobile museum of the unexplained, holds the mysterious reflector, which seems to literally take on a life of its own. The museum obtained it from the original owner who purchased it while attending a psychic fair in the Columbus area. The same owner said they were struck with everything upsetting visions when gaze into the crying mirror. Dude, I gotta learn how to read. Dark reflections According to the museum, visitors also claim to have also reported uncomfortable sightings, such as their own corpses when gazing into the reflective glass. That is called the dark
shit.
mirror.
God damn.
It's pretty cool. The
That's
picture
crazy.
of it actually is like, it's dark. It's a mirror.
It is mirror. Can confirm.
Oh, how about this one? This is even cooler. Not. So it has to do with a phone number. So if you've ever owned the number 0888 888 888, everybody who's owned that has died.
Oh, what the fuck?
Everybody has owned it. Yeah. Everybody has died. It's so bad to own that number that the number was suspended after that, and a mobile company, Mobedo, I think it's a foreign company, did not provide details as to why. So they suspended that number, so you can no longer get that number.
Shit. God damn.
Everybody who owned it died. One guy died by assassination.
So do you think it was just spies who owned that number? Is that kind of like the gist?
You kind of wonder, huh?
Right? Why'd they all die? Like, what the fuck? Seems too, like, I don't know, too on the nose to be something like spooky, you know?
I mean, having a number like, how many eights are in there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 eights? I don't know.
I don't know. Doesn't seem right.
I think you're just asking for it with a number like that.
Yeah, for sure. You know, I was thinking as you were telling me all this stuff, Joshua, when you pass on to the great unknown, Joshua, do you want to pass on or do you want to stick around and haunt some people?
Oh, shit. Sorry. I got one for you. I lost my fucking mouse again. So I looked up earlier.
We gotta get you a big boy mouse.
Yeah. Okay. So cool. I'm glad that you asked this question because it's falling right into place here. So.
Oh, did I fall into your trap card?
Yeah, you did. So people have asked, what is the difference between a ghost and a spirit? So this may help me decide right now. So
I didn't even know difference? There was a difference.
So one gets to go on and the other one just hangs around, I guess. So would I want to hang around?
Yeah, would you want to hang around? I guess that comes back to the question I just asked.
I know. I'm good at fucking things up. We'll get used to this. I promise. Fucking promise you. So for me, because I'm going to overanalyze this, as I always do, can I have an effect as a ghost on outcomes of things?
Yeah, I'm thinking like Casper style. Like you come back and like you can move things around, you can pick stuff up, you can fuck whatever her name is.
Yes, I would hang around for a bit. I would. Because I'm a fuckery type of person, you know what I mean? Like I would totally want to fuck around, you know. But if I was only able to sit in one location, like say let's just be sad for a minute. If I died in this house and I could only be in this house, I wouldn't want to be in this house forever.
Yeah, no, that would suck.
You know, this place would suck to have to be in forever. But now if I died in Six Flags, oh hell yeah, I'm hanging around for a while. Why are you not spooking around in Six Flags?
Yeah, that's awesome. Like if you could die in I mean, if that's how it worked, right? You got stuck wherever you died, right? Like that would be really cool. I would just be doing risky shit just to like have the entertainment value, right?
Like if people knew that was the case, I think more people would be dying at Disney regularly.
Oh yeah, for sure. Gunshots
they'd
be popping every 5 minutes
to fucking die.
They would be charging you a fee.
Yeah, there'd be a death fee, huh? Like yeah, you have a visitor's fee when you like go on vacation. The visitors would be like a death fee in case you die.
Yeah, sorry, we're gonna charge you because we know that you're sticking around.
You're that kind of person.
Oh
Like
fuck, that's awesome.
you're like how you're an organ donor, on your ID.
Yeah.
It's like it's on your ticket. You get to punch a little section that says, "If I die, I'm gonna hang out here." Like
That's great. I fucking love
I'm
that.
sticking around. Hell
I'm
yeah.
sticking around, baby.
Yeah. To be determined where this happens at. If I'm in a McDonald's, ugh,
Yeah, but I would have to think like some places would be obviously better than others, right? But like, if that was the case, think about how many fucking people are on the road right now. You know what I mean? Like accidents are like one of the biggest causes of death, right?
Mm-hmm.
Think about how many people are just on the streets right now. Like you're just stuck on the road. Like maybe you can like wherever the road is, you can travel, like which would be cool because like all the roads are kind of connected, right? So you pretty much get to go anywhere, but you're stuck on the road.
Yeah. Yeah, but like, how big is your area though? Like a dog collar, in a yard. Like you
No,
could.
I would say that it like just like how buildings are, right? Let's say if you died right there in that building, if someone paid the money to move that building to a different location, I would say that you're in a different location, right? I mean, you can look out your window and you're in a different place. I would say that's how it goes. Like, so if you die on the road, I'm thinking that you can move anywhere you want. You're like in the arteries, right? You're just fucking swimming through the states. So
Yeah,
could
I
be
mean, it's a
nice.
wicked thought to like, where would you want to, if you could, would you choose to stay in that spot where
Mhm.
you perished, or would you move
Yeah,
on?
yeah, that's great. I mean, it's
That's a
crazy to
poll
think about.
question. If you could stay in the spot you died, if you could just
Mhm,
permanently hang out in that own section of land, you can't
mhm.
exit that. Would you want to ever leave that spot? You know,
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
like if it's
it's
a
again
family-owned
back.
home, would you want to
Fucking
leave
back
that
to
home?
Beetlejuice, bro. Like, would you like that's the whole premise of Beetlejuice. Like,
Oh, that
they're
is
stuck in
Beetlejuice
that
now.
house. Yeah.
That is Beetlejuice.
Oh shit,
That's another good one.
man.
That's another
Mhm.
good movie, Beetlejuice.
It is. It's a great movie. Beetlejuice 2 coming out. I don't know when, but it's coming. So
I I really hope they don't fuck that up.
they are. You know exactly that they are gonna fuck that up pretty
You
bad.
you think they can? You think they're going to?
Oh yeah, yeah, for sure. If I know Hollywood, I know that they fuck things up badly all the time. So plus they just had that writer strike, so like yeah, it's not gonna be good.
People writing their own lines like we are here. Just
Yeah.
people who can't read, trying to read shit that's perfectly well written, and you can't even get it past the fucking lips and tongue in your like.
Oh god,
Jesus.
that's great.
I don't know if I made the words bigger. Do you think it would help? Like,
I mean, last
or
time you were
just
having
trying
trouble
to read.
reading on your right side. I see that you changed the monitor to your left side now. None helped you. Like, so
Is this a
I don't
right
know,
side,
buddy.
left side brain thing? Like neither side works. Holy
Oh fuck.
shit! Jesus, man.
Oh lordy. That begs another question, Joshua. I was thinking about this as you were telling me right now. With the spookies, hypnosis, Joshua. Do you believe in hypnosis?
Yes.
Really? Do you have any
Hmm.
experiences with hypnosis, Joshua?
No.
Okay. Have you seen people get hypnotized, Joshua?
No. But but
Okay. But
I think if you have an influenceable mind, if influenceable is a
mhm,
word, I think if you
sure.
can be influenced,
Mhm.
then I think you can be hypnotized.
Okay. Okay. So you're saying if you have a weak mind, then you're more likely to be hypnotized than somebody
I
who
I,
has a
I think
stronger
you're
mind?
susceptible. I think you're susceptible to somebody getting into your brain
Mhm.
and kind of moving things around a bit. And yeah,
Moving things around a bit.
yeah,
You just tweak
yeah,
these a little bit.
yeah. You come to a red light and all of a sudden it's green light. You're like, hey, red is green. Boom, dead as fuck. You know?
Stuck on the
You
road
know?
now, 15 years.
Yeah, even simplified to shapes, right? What's the shape of a stop sign? Octagon?
Mm-hmm.
Or
Sure.
is it octagon?
Pentagram?
I don't know
I don't
shapes
know.
either. It's like I don't know words. You
Hectagon?
come to a stop
Hectagon? Is it a
sign.
hectagon? Yeah, sure.
Eight
Stop signs.
sides. 1, 2, 8. Um, that's how you get there. 1, 2, 8.
What?
It's so yeah. I mean, just like that. You see shapes. Boom.
Yeah.
I go through a stop sign. How did I do that?
Mhm.
I got hypnotized, officer. Bullshit. I have a weak mind.
Sorry, officer. I'm just not the brightest light bulb.
I'm susceptible. Just got a fucking weak mind. I smoke crack.
You're not even driving at this point. You're on a lawnmower.
I know. You're one of those fucking scooters that everybody owns now, thinking you're cool.
Oh man.
Fucking
I
Beats
for
on.
one, I don't believe in hypnosis. I think that shit's bullshit. Like, and maybe it's because I don't have a weak enough mind. All right, but
No,
I don't
because
know.
you're not gonna.
I just don't feel it.
You're not gonna listen to. You're not gonna give them enough. You're not gonna open the door wide enough to let them in.
Yeah, it's like mediums. Like, not dissing on people who go to mediums, right? Fortune tellers, for people who don't know what a medium is. Same idea, right? They're going to give you open-ended questions, and then you're going to start to slowly answer them, and then they're going to keep giving you more questions, and then they're going to figure out little details and stuff. Like that's exactly how I feel about hypnosis. Right? It's like, I don't know, I don't believe it. Like, you're not fooling me. You're not going to make me pee my pants when I'm on stage with your act over here, right?
And that's why it would not work on you, because you will not believe that it can work on you. So it's not going to work on you.
You
have to
sound like a hypnotist trying to convince me.
That's what they do. They lay you down on a little couch, get you warm, light a candle, just get you comfortable.
I don't like the sound of this.
That's why it doesn't
Whisper
work
in
for
your
everybody.
ear.
Yeah.
Tell you how
there's
everything's going to be
professional hypnotists.
okay.
There's, like magicians, right? Magicians are semi-hypnotists because they're sleight of hand. They get you looking one way, you're going another way, and then you're a believer that what you're seeing is actual magic. No, you've been duped. The tiger went through the floor, didn't really fucking disappear, but people believe it disappeared.
True. Very true.
It's magicians are hypnotists in a way.
Magicians are hypnotists. Put that on a shirt, baby.
It's true. I've seen it. No, wait, actually I watched something similar to what we're trying to do here. It was called a podcast. It's brand new.
Oh,
revolutionary. There's people
revolutionary.
talking. Yeah. It's like the fucking wheel when it came out. I was like, holy shit. It's like, fuck. Jesus. So yeah, they were talking about professional hypnotists, professional magicians in Vegas. They get paid to do this. Could literally steal the watch off your wrist, even if you were looking at it. Just they're that good. Professionals. Damn. Even to the most non-susceptible person, that's just how good these people are. They're real. Not everybody's that good, but there are real live people who know how to get into your head.
See, that I believe. Like, I would put magicians more on like the level of like, well, I mean, is there really a level? I mean, Jesus. I would say magicians are more real than a fortune teller, if that makes sense. Because there's an actual skill involved, right? Sleight of hand is a skill, right?
Yeah, correct.
You have to learn that. That's not I was born with this power, you know what I mean? So in that case, I would say magicians are far superior, right? And then hypnotists, I'd still would classify with mediums. So, like, I don't know, man. Magicians are more real. I believe a magician more than I do anybody else.
Yeah,
So I believe it.
magicians are legit. Like if you're a good magician, I
Mhm.
will watch your whole show.
Yeah, I
If
want you
you're
to
a terrible
fucking.
magician,
Mhm.
I've just seen everything you've done because I've watched the How Did the Magician Do It show. You know,
Mhm.
how so I'm picking it apart. You're not fooling me,
Yep.
just like you're not getting hypnotized. You know, you can't
Mhm.
talk me into wearing ladies' clothes, you know, even though I might want to anyways. Like, hey, oh, I don't want to do it. You know, maybe people who get
No, don't make
hypnotized
me.
already want to do it. Bark like a dog. Hey, I do at home anyways. You know, like they're already doing that shit.
Good point. I mean, good point, right? They might
You
be
can't,
already doing this shit.
you can't hypnotize somebody who already wants to do something weird. You know, like you
Yeah.
can't. Especially if you're at the fair. You know the ones at the fair, they're talking you into
I
like,
don't believe that shit at all. Those are the ones I was making the
yeah,
point on. Like those
yes,
ones I don't believe
yes,
at all. Like
yes.
bullshit.
The
That's the
same people
bullshit.
climbing on stage are the same people climbing in the back of that gypsy van and going to the next
Mhm.
fair. They're doing the
Yeah,
same.
exactly. They're all connected, baby. They're all fucking carnies. They're all just trying to get $1 out of you. You know, it's all bullshit.
But there is something to be said about the mob mentality. If you get 8 people up there and there's only 2 people that aren't in on it,
Yeah.
you can be swayed. I mean, swayed. You can be swayed
Yeah. Swayed.
to
Persuaded. Yeah.
to kind of go along with the masses and
Yeah.
quack
You're
like a
right.
duck.
Yeah. It's like one of those things like if your friends are doing it, would you do it too? And the answer is always yes. You know? So I get it. Definitely get
I
it.
mean, my friends did a lot of shit. I didn't do them all. That's
I mean, you did most of them.
I did. Well, yeah.
Oh, God.
So, I didn't get to tell you about my fun find over the weekend.
Oh, yeah. Please lay it on us.
My
Lay
fun
us
find.
on with the fun find, baby.
My fun find. Because, you know,
Or
we're
your
kind of in the
value
fun
find,
codes right
whatever
now.
you found. Yeah.
Kind of. Kind of in the
Kind
fun
of.
codes right now.
Whole
So,
wall of them.
oh my gosh. So I found this. I think it's pretty cool.
Okay.
And if anybody wants to donate the other half of this collection, I would love it. Anybody does. Who doesn't like free shit?
Right?
Found this little guy.
Oh, it's BB-8.
It's the BB-8, but it's not.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the all-inclusive BB-8.
Yeah. This is pretty cool. So
That is really
that's
nice.
that one. So if anybody wants to get me the R2D2,
Oh,
I'll
that's
totally
cute.
do that for you. I'll put it up on the screen. But this is a
Nice.
pretty fun find right here, little BB-8. But
That
that
is
wasn't my
nice.
value find.
Oh, so that was a fun find.
That was the fun find. Here
Okay, fun
is
find.
the value find. Another $3
Ooh,
find at
okay.
Target.
Oh, is that a Luke Skywalker?
This is a Luke Skywalker.
Very nice. Very nice.
She goes
value
for
find.
around $20.
You got him for how much?
$3.
$3?
Yeah.
$3 more fucking dollars?
I found that little fellow for $3.
Sheesh. That's great.
So that was the fun find at Target.
Nice, Joshua. Those are fucking great finds. I love it. Sensational. Yeah. I don't have any fun finds. I need a
No
fun find.
finds? There should be another category, fun find, even if it's a piece of belly button fuzz.
Well, you know, I do think I have a fun find for that. I have it right here next to me. Let me hang on. This has been sitting next to me since we started podcasting, Joshua. And I'm not talking about the ones people have seen. I'm talking about ones that are in the vault, as I like to call them. Ones for that are rainy day ones. Hang on, I'm plugging it in here. I'd like to introduce you to chicken butt lamp.
Chicken butt lamp.
His little butthole is a light. Not a lot of light, but you know, if I could make him. Yeah, he's beautiful.
I
And
love
that is my fun find. So
Where'd you find? Where can I be previewed to where you found that?
Amazon, baby. Yeah, Amazon.
Ooh.
He's amazing. He doesn't really fucking light anything up, as you can see, but he's here. It's not really helping with anything.
No, it's inspiration though. Who is
Yeah.
not inspired by a chicken with a
look at him.
lichen out the butt?
Look at his little asshole. Fucking. Boop, 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 boop.
Is that where you
beautiful.
click it off and on, or does it have a switch? Don't tell me
No,
you push
no.
it in for it to go off.
That would be
Holy
awesome.
shit.
But you do not. No, he sits there. He's on. He's just chilling, taking up space. You know. So I guess that's my fun find. There you go.
Yeah, I'm gonna have another fun find for next week.
Yeah, that's good. Speaking
Sorry.
of segments, Joshua,
Yeah.
we fumbled our way through another episode, and I feel confident and happy with this one. So we have 5 minutes left. Let's go ahead and give everybody their fortune and their numbers.
Fortune of the day. Here we go.
Mm-hmm.
This fortune is also once again brought to you by Special K.
Woo-woo. Can we just say that all of them are going to be brought to you by Special K, or
No.
do you plan on changing it up?
I'm gonna change it up. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I just haven't been to Panda in a while. We'll see. So the fortune of the day. Here we go. I really want to be inspired today. Come on, fortune. Let's see.
I'm ready. I love this one. I can feel it. I can feel this is going to be a good one.
Yeah. So, a problem clearly stated is a problem have solved.
Problem clearly stated in it is a problem half solved.
Let me repeat this. A problem clearly stated is a problem half solved.
Okay.
Fortune
All right.
or not fortune? Let's vote.
I would say that's not really a fortune. It's more like a statement. You know what I mean? Like
Who's the asshole that put this on here? Jesus.
All right, well, moving on, I guess.
Okay. So, lucky numbers for today or this day in history. 54, 24, 50, 49, 15, and 39. Those are your lucky numbers. Play them, win something, buy something for your kids.
What if I don't have kids?
Then fucking make a baby, you son of a bitch. Stop wearing out your fucking tube socks and put something in somebody.
I gotta take them off that vacuum. They've gone crusty and hard.
Get lucky, somebody. Win something.
Well, there you go, everybody. Another episode in the books. Thank you so much for watching and listening, or listening and not knowing where to watch because you don't know where to go to watch. Just Google Sorry for the Delay podcast. Find us on YouTube, the TikToks, the Instagrams. We're all over the place. Eventually, because Joshua needs to start editing that shit and putting some of that shit out there. He'll get around
rules,
to it, everybody.
Yeah, don't follow rules, but we're working on it.
Next week is the Halloween episode, because they will be the one that'll come out on Halloween. Can you believe that, Joshua? Holy shit.
I love it. I'm ready to give out some poison shit candy to some kid who needs to go to the dentist.
Maybe we'll be more prepared for that one.
Yeah. Don't bet on it.
All right, everybody. Thank you for listening. Talk to you later.
Bye-bye.
Bye.